Hi Blender fellows, my name is Blender Hender, and in today's tutorial I am going to show you that how you can set shadows in your 3D VFX scene in Blender. So let's get started.
I gave you my heart.
So now as you can see that now we are in the 3D viewport, and here you can see a plane and a cube. Okay, so if we go to the movie clip editor, then you can see all the tracks have been set already and all the tracking and solving process has been done already. So if you want a tutorial on motion tracking in Blender in an easy and simple language, then please let me know in the comment section. So now our aim is to set shadows in this scene. Okay, so for that I will go to 3D viewport, and here you can see that the camera is looking directly to the cube. If I press 0 on my numpad, then you will be directly on this scene. As you can see that the background of this image is a little bit blurry. So to make it purely visible, what you can do, you can select this camera. I am increasing the size of this window. Go to the camera setting, and here you have to go to the background images. Okay, to the background images, and here make the alpha all the way to 1. Okay, so it will make the image brighter. So as you can see that the cube and the plane has been set already. So if we want to set shadows in Eevee Render Engine, then we really need this plane. Okay, because all the shadows will fall onto this plane. So if I show you, if I press F12 now, so let's see. As you can see that I did not set lights yet. That's the reason that you can't see the background image in this render. Okay, so to set all this process, what we need to do, first of all we need to go to this render setting, and if I increase the size, then in color management, I mean to say in film, you have to make it transparent. Okay, if you make it transparent, then if you press F12 on your keyboard, then you will see the background in the render. So as I told you that now you can see the background in your render scene. This can only be possible when you have done with tracking. So I am assuming that you have the knowledge of motion tracking, and if you don't have, then please let me know into the comment section. Okay, and please watch this tutorial till the end so that you don't miss anything. So let's get back to the 3D viewport and decrease the size of this window. So we want shadow. If I go to the render view, so as you can see that we have not set any light yet. So let's set a light. Let me do it quick. And let's set a light by Shift A, then light and point light. Let's press 0 and make it here. And now let's see render view. Now you can see that if I increase its power, let's make it 50 for this scene, you can see that the shadow is directly falling onto this plane. Okay, but we want this plane to be transparent. So for that, select this plane, go to the materials tab, press new. Okay, now this is the point where the main trick goes on. So we whatever we need to do, we just need to work on this plane. So let's go to the shading tab. Okay, here let's press 0 on for render view, and this is to camera view, and 0 for render view. Okay, so by selecting this plane, delete this principal BSDF, default principal BSDF, and now I'm going to show you the node setup to make it transparent and to catch the shadow. One thing you need to do first, now when you have added a new material onto it, you can see that here in blend mode, in settings in blend mode, you need to make it alpha blend. I'm increasing the size again, make it alpha blend. Okay, so after making it alpha, yes, so let's make it solid view one more time. So here is the node setup. Add a diffuse BSDF by searching onto this area, then add a transparent BSDF. Okay, put the diffuse above transparent BSDF. So let's copy this diffuse BSDF. I will tell you why, and make this diffuse BSDF first BSDF all the way black. Now let's add a mix shader to mix both of these shaders. Okay, select these all and connect this first node shader and second node to the second shader. Okay, and connect this shader, mix shader, to the surface. Now we need to work with this second diffuse BSDF. Okay, select it and move it here. Now let's add a converter which is shader to RGB. Okay, and let's add another converter which is RGB to black and white. BW means black and white. And let's add another converter which is color ramp. Okay, so select all these nodes and move them out a little bit, connect them with each other. You can use Alt plus left mouse button, I mean to say Alt plus right mouse button. Why didn't it work? Means this is the way. Alt plus right mouse button and drag it, it will connect automatically. But oftentimes it connects with the wrong node which we don't want. Okay, select this color ramp, move out here and connect this value to factor and connect this color ramp to this factor of mix shader. So this is the whole node setup. Now we need to tweak some things here. Okay, let's press escape. Oh, window is not spawning. So now make this color ramp color white, and so let's make this color ramp value till the way here. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to convert the light. So before doing this, we need to check that what is happening now. If I press F12 now, so let's see what happens. That our setup is almost working, but we can't see the shadow yet. We can see the background, but we can't see the shadow. To add the shadow, we need to do just a little bit more work on this. Okay, so let's do it. So select this light lamp, which is a point light now, as you can see, and go to this light and change it from point light to sunlight. Okay, and decrease its value around 4 or 5. Okay, let's make it 4 for now, and switch its direction. So select this light and I mistakenly selected. Select the light and press double R on your keyboard to rotate this. I am rotating with it. I don't want. So set it. Press 0 on your keyboard. Let's press G, then R about Z. Okay, let's press T on your keyboard, then go to this rotate setting and let's rotate it by this. It makes it a little bit easier to rotate it. Okay, as you can see. So we are rotating, we are aligning the light with our scene. I know it's taking time, so I'm going to pause the video for it. So now I have set this light to the right alignment. So you set that light on from that direction, from where the light is coming into your scene. Remember this thing, to feel the, what should I say, to make your scene looks realistic. Oh, these dialogues. Okay, so let's press F12 on your keyboard now again. Let's see what happens. As you can see that, so there we go. You can also tweak some settings, as you can increase the light intensity. Let's make this strength with 5. Okay, and select this plane, go to color ramp and zoom out a little bit, crank it up or down a little bit, and let's try again F12. So there we go. As you can see that the shadow is looking very realistic in the scene. So that's how we add shadows in our VFX scenes in Blender. So this was the quick tutorial for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you really learned something from it, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that I can provide you more quick and fun tutorials, informative tutorials. I also work on other softwares like AutoCAD, Creo, etc. Of which again I'm doing this. So you can watch AutoCAD, Creo, etc. tutorials on my channel also. So please subscribe to my channel, and thank you to watch the video till the end, and see you later. See you later what? See you too. I know I'm buffering again. See you in the next one. Yep.